Good day, YouTube. It is the 2nd of July 2023, and this is my shop truck. This is my 1966 Ford F100. We built this truck on the channel back in 2020. If you're at all interested in seeing some of the build on this truck, go back. I have a playlist with all the videos of this guy. Is it done? No, it's probably a long ways from done. I don't know if it'll ever be done. Got a lot of things for it. Got some plans for it. We're gonna put an overdrive in it. I've got an aluminum grill. Thought about putting a chrome bumper and the aluminum grill in. You know, step up the headlight game on this thing a little bit. That kind of stuff. Those side mirrors are kind of popular. A lot of people like them. I'm not really digging them. I might go back to a stock mirror on this thing one day. You know, just all kinds of things going on. On the back of this truck is what we have researched to say this is a early prototype Alaskan camper. They were called Alcans up to 1958, where they were made to change the name to Alaskan. So this is a 1957 Alcan camper or earlier. We can't really determine. It was it's licensed as a 1964. That's when it was sold new. I have some documentation that says that this was in their showroom and purchased new in 1964. The thought was this was one of their show campers that they kept on the showroom and took it to RV shows and stuff around the U.S. That's what we think. Camper is in the original usable condition. It may be one of 3 that are known to exist today. And this may be the best of the 3. One of the things that isn't so pretty on this are the clearance lights. They're in, I'm sure they're the originals. Replacements were very difficult to find. Supply chain issues and stuff. They do repop them, but I was unable to get one of the colors. I can't remember. I think the red was available and the amber was not. So red on the rear right, amber on the front. And then a little over a year ago, I was at a swap meet and this was found. Pow. Guy had a box, and I don't remember what each item was in the box. It was just a box full of random things. I'm gonna say they were $3 a piece or something. I just cleaned them up. I believe they're new old stock because they don't have signs that there was ever a screw on them. But maybe they were a part of a display board, because a couple of these have like little nail holes in them, like they were, like one corner was nailed to something, like they were hanging on a board to display them, or some of them. I don't know, but you know, the bulbs are new, but they're old. You know what I mean? So I've cleaned these up. I got the mounting screws for the lenses. They'll go on. I ordered LED bulbs for them. I think they'll be here tomorrow. If we get delivery tomorrow. This is a 4th of July weekend. If it doesn't show up, that's fine. I also had this in the box. It's just something I had picked up along the way. A power inlet. It already has one on it. I'm not sure if I'll change it or not, but it's just another one. So what do you say we get started replacing these? Obviously I don't need all of these. I obviously bought everything that was in that box, but I need 2 ambers, 2 reds, so I'll take the best 4 bases. Obviously these 2 lenses, and then the best 2 of the reds. We'll put everything, probably including the old ones, back in a box, mark the box, and put them away for some other day or some other camper. So thinking I'm only going to need like a Phillips screwdriver, so here's one, to go get those off of there. We'll do these one at a time in case we run out of time, and let's go from there. Here we go. Alright, got you set up best I can. It's pretty bright out here today. I'm a little blinded. I did pull these apart when I got this camper and made these work, especially when I realized that getting new ones was going to be a pain. I have not run a wire connector from the truck to these lights at this time, but we will. We will. Have to get some better screws for this as well. Need to put a little putty in behind where these screws are so it doesn't get any water leaking. 1957. How old does that make this? 65 years? 66 years? Something like that. It's older than me. The old truck and camper gets a lot of attention. I've just had it out now for a week or so. Drug it kind of out of winter storage. Okay, so the wire's spliced in there somehow. We don't know how. So we got to be careful because we don't want to lose the wire. Getting it back would be possibly impossible. And we've only got a small hole to work with here, so yeah, it's kind of a big splice. So we're gonna have to cut this wire as long as we can, and then we'll put a butt splice on it, and we'll put the new light on it. We'll see what we've got here for. I think this is, yeah, this is certainly is putty. So we'll remove it. Okay, make a little scraper. I'm gonna get a wire cutter and a butt splice and some screws. Alright, I got the old putty scraped off, the new putty put back on. You guys can do this how you want. I usually leave the bottom open. My dad used to say this putty stuff and gaskets and things like that don't always keep the water out, but they will keep the water in. So I'm giving it a way to escape. So let's cut this wire off short. We've got the butt splice on the new light. And here we go. Don't lose it. Crash. That's a tiny one. Staring into the sun. There we go. If I'd have done this morning. Just being careful. The crimper I've chosen is a little tricky because you gotta pull the spring to get this back off, but it is one tool. One tool. Yeah. See what I mean? You just gotta pop the spring out. It's not that big of a pain. To only have one tool, the cut, strip, and crimp. There we go. Now then, we're sort of experimenting with screws. I have these large head screws. Now we got to find the screw holes through the putty. Nice. Yeah, I do like the look of those screw heads. Okay. We're looking. There it is. There it is. Then there were three. So there's like a vintage camper part supply that I did find these. And again, but at the time I was looking, there was only one color available. And that was back when I first got this camper. That's been a couple years ago now. Maybe 3. So we squished the putty out. I'll come back and scrape that away. Alright, make it a cover. The new lens. Don't drop the screw in the gravel because you'll never find it. Staring into the sun doesn't help. snug. Don't break it. Awesome. Woo, look at that. That is so much better. The old ones were steel, like a galvanized steel, and these are aluminum. So these are no doubt. And I saw some stampings on them that said 71. Are they from 71? Yeah, they might be. But yeah, from that to that. Now I got 3 more to do. All right, let me do them. All right, guys, we got all the lights put on it, and they look nice. Trying to knock off a bunch of little projects around here that I've had parts for a long time. And we can get onto some cooler projects, so just wanted to get those done. Didn't take that long. Just takes me a while to get to them sometimes. So pretty cool to have found those at a swap meet. I think I got all 4 for less than the price of one reproduction. And as far as I know, these are at least a little vintage. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Thumbs up on the way out the door. Throw a comment below, and I'll read the comments in the morning and respond as appropriate. Guys, thanks again. We'll see you on the next video.